Well, good morning. Happy Sunday. It is backgammon finals day. My name is Denise. I'm a stylist for Color Street, and I'm playing in a backgammon tournament, the California State Championship. I am in the doubles final, and I will freely admit we got lucky. I mean, we did get lucky. We played really well, too, but nobody wins anything in backgammon without luck. You have to have luck, especially if you're playing against an opponent who's equally as skilled as you are. And my partner, we got randomly paired. And if you look the guy's name up, his name is Larry Schiller. This man is known as the voice of backgammon because he does a lot of commentary. On top of which, I found out yesterday, I didn't know this earlier, but the guy's got a math degree from MIT, okay? Backgammon is a numbers game at heart. And there's strategy, there's odds, there's a lot to consider. And if you're not a numbers person, you're going to have to work a little harder. I'm not necessarily a numbers person, so that's probably one of my bigger weaknesses, you know, and as you're playing, you have to figure out, like, if I do this, how many ways are there for me to be you know, damaged and for my game to be damaged? How many ways can he hit me? How many ways can I end up where I don't want to be with the rolls that the opponent might roll? You know, you have to know a lot. You have to have a strategic, critical thinking mind. And the first time I ever played this game, I was hooked. It was my boyfriend from high school, first person that I ever loved with my whole heart that wasn't part of my family. My first, like, real love. To be honest, he's my one that got away. Don't tell anyone. But anyhow, so from him, I learned how to play backgammon. And the first time that I played, I was hooked. I was gone. It's like, oh my God, this is the best game ever. Let's play again, you know. So we played a lot. And, you know, of course, when you're 17, 18, you know, 19, however old I was, what do you know? You don't know anything about how to do anything, really. So, of course, you know, the relationship ended, but my love of backgammon remains to this day. And I will play it until I can't play anymore. I'm going to play it till the wheels fall off, or I can't roll the dice, you know. So anyhow, that's how I started playing. And then the tournament director at random just pairs people up. Usually what'll happen with doubles is you'll have two people that know each other that want to play. And a lot of times they're like elite players. It's kind of, doubles usually ends up being like a pro-am thing where there's a professional and an amateur that are on the same team. And so you do commiserate over the moves and you discuss what you're going to do as you're playing. You know, it's like, well, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Do you want to do the other? What do you want to do? And, you know, I will be honest, 9 times out of 10 in our first, we've played 3 matches and we won all 3. We're undefeated, and so is our opponent. So whoever the last team standing is gets all the marbles. But anyhow, so, you know, I will say probably 8 or 9 times out of 10, the move that I wanted to make is the same move that he thought we should make. So I was making the same moves, which means that I do have a measure of skill. Now, the ones that we disagreed on were usually pivotal type of moves where it'll be very detrimental if we blow it and if the opponent gets the roll that they need. And, you know, where we differ, he explained to me why the other move was better with math. It always 100% of the time, the right play always comes down to math. Always, always, always. So I got it. I appreciated, you know, everything he was saying and doing and all of that. And hang on, I have eye gook that I'm sure you don't want to watch me get rid of. Okay, better now. I don't know what else to call it. It's just gook in your eye, and it's like, get out of there. Anyway, so yeah, as far as my style of play, every move is every roll is a new world. And, you know, you don't really have, you have a strategy from your first couple of opening moves, but after that, everything changes pretty much with every single roll. Oh, eyeshadow, I'm going to do my Much Love Soft and Sultry. And what I'm doing today, I'm going to go a little bit pink And this is the Essence Miami palette. And look at these freaking colors. Are these not awesome? Clearly, this is a fun palette. And I'm going to wear this one as my my fun one today. But anyhow, in general, the object of the game is to move all your checkers around the board and get them home and back in the rack before your opponent does. That's the end of it. But you set your pieces up on the game board, and my checkers are going from that side of the board around over here to my side, and my opponents are going from here around and up and over to their side. So we're kind of like going around and through each other. And if you leave any of your checkers, or I call them soldiers, if you leave any of your soldiers by themselves on any given spot, they're vulnerable to being hit and sent back to the start. And there's times when you get hit on the bar and you roll your dice to come back in again. But if your opponent has checkers on like a lot of their spots in their house and you can't come back in, forfeit that roll. Okay, roll again. Then it's your turn again. Oh, can't come in again. Okay, roll again. You know, so there's a lot of times when you're just sitting on that bar, not able to come in again. And that is the depth of misery. It sucks. Wah. So, you know, you want to try and not be on the bar as much as you can. However, there are a lot of times when your opponent has a bad setup. Like sometimes you're forced to make a move that you don't want to make because the dice always dictate what you do. And sometimes your opponent, or you for that matter, will be forced to make a move that you don't want to make when you're in a vulnerable position. So there's a lot of times when you're screwed, but it's just because of the situation, not because of you made a bad move. You know, you're forced to roll. You're forced to move whatever the dice is. Whatever the dice are, that's what you do. And so I think I'm going to go, what am I going to do today? All right, I'm going to put this one down, the lightest gray, which is After Hours. I'm going to put that on first. Going to build up our stuff here. So the object is to just move your checkers around the board and get them home before your opponent does. But my style of play, essentially, I want you to die and I want it to hurt, okay? As far as I'm concerned, there should be blood at the end of every match. There should be somebody on their back with their arms raised like this. The other person should be with their boot on your chest, sword raised, going, "Do you yield?" Yes, I, the queen, is innocent. You know, that's, as far as I'm concerned, that's how it should go. You know, I'm a very passionate player. I'm intuitive. I play with my gut a lot of times. And that does get me in trouble because, you know, here I am going with my gut and being all intuitive. And my other opponent is eviscerating me with their number knowledge. And I'm like, shit. So, you know, that's why I'm not as good a player as I could be, because I don't do the number thing the way that I could and should. All right, so there's that one. And then I'm going to go in with the one in the middle here, which is, ooh, can you see that? This one right here. Come hither. Come and see here. Cometh hither. I had a friend who was studying Shakespeare in high school, and whenever we were like, you know, in the same room as she wanted, "Cometh hither, niecey." It's like, "Cometh hither." Cracked me up because that's just how the Shakespeare thing goes. So that's what that is. Anyhow, so yeah, with the Wonder Woman, I'm playing by myself. I will have no partner, so I'm going to have to rely on my skill and cunning. And, you know, it's a pretty wide field as far as I know for the Wonder Woman. I think there's going to be 16. I think that the most that they have in the bracket is 16. And, well, actually, I don't know whether it's usually with the bracket is like you play your match and then sometimes you play against everybody, plays against everybody. And other times it's just like 16 players' names here. and then this match plays, and then that winner, and then this match plays, and then that winner. And I think that's how it's going to be. And the last two standing will play in the final. And if I am lucky and skillful and clever, I might be in that. Oh, she pretty. I love the pink. Yeah, okay, this is Miami. And are they named? Do we have names? No, there's no names. I'm just going to call this bangin' pink, I guess. I don't know, because it's really pretty. Yep. Love, love, love. And I don't know if you can see, but in the palette, this one here, can you see the ice cream? It's like a fountain drink of ice cream. The purple one up there in that row had a flamingo. And the brown one had, I think, a coffee cup. And then this one, this has sparkle, the orangey, corally one. There's a little sparkle in that one too. So this is a fun palette. It's by Essence. I'm telling you guys, if you want to start playing with eyeshadow more, start with Essence, because they have fabulous palettes. And I think I paid $15 for this one. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 12 shades. 12 shades in this. And, you know, for 15 bucks, you can't go wrong. It's totally worth it. And, you know, why not have more fun with your eyeshadows? Seriously. No reason not to. Just get a brush. This is a Real Techniques brush. Real Techniques. This is their shadow brush, and this one is the crease brush. These are my two favorites. I pretty much use these exclusively just because I love them. And they don't cost that much either. They're not that expensive. Okay, and for the outer corner, I'm going to go with the one in the middle down here, which is Untamed again. So I'm untamed and come hither. Where is my boyfriend? He needs to be here. All right, I only want a little of that because I don't want it to like... I don't want to rub off the pink. I just want to give it a little more dimension. Okay, yeah, that's better. Now I think I need a little more of the pink. Or, yeah, let's do a tiny bit more of the pink. And this is what you have to do sometimes. You have to layer. And, you know, you put another color down and then it kind of like, you need to blend and layer. That's the whole key to all of this. Just because you do it once doesn't mean that it's exactly how you want it to be. So sometimes you have to do more. And now what I think I'm also going to do is just a tiny bit more of the cometh hither. Just a little. I'm kind of like tapping both fingers together because I don't want it to be a lot. But I just want to go a little bit in the middle. Because I want the pink to be kind of like mostly in the inner corner. Okay. Handled. And now, wait, what is this? Oh, this isn't the one I wanted. There it is. Okay. I have too much stuff in front of me. I should show you my messy table, but I would have to take my phone off of the rack. Oh, my phone, by the way. I think this is a better camera. You guys tell me. And I also bought new light bulbs for my lamp that's right over here. I didn't put them in yet because I need to head out shortly, and I wanted to wait because this lamp has 5... Oh, wait. It's the one over here is just like the one over there. See how it has like the 5 things on there and each is a different color? That's how the one over here is too, but 2 of the bulbs are out. So I have my... I have what I call my fish bowl because I live in the front of my apartment building and I can see my neighbors across the street right now if I open my blinds, but I wanted more light, so That's why I call it the fishbowl. And when we first moved into this building, they, you know, it's like, yeah, when your window's wide open, they can totally see in. Even though you have a balcony, they can still see everything. So it's like, well, all right, I guess I'm either keeping my clothes on or I'm closing my windows, one or the other. You can take a guess which one I do more of. Anyhow, so yeah, I do appreciate having light, and I want there to be light, but I just don't always want my window open. So that's why I have these lamps with all of the light on them. Oh, how I love this mascara. Oh, this is Color Street Triflex Mascara, by the way. Best formula ever. Okay, is it me or do my eyes like almost green right now? Okay, that is trippy. Wow, is that the eyeshadow? It must be the shadow. I've never noticed that before. Okay. I've been telling Planet Earth I have brown eyes. Maybe they've been hazel this whole time and I just haven't noticed. My brother and my dad both have hazel eyes. Everyone else in my family has brown, different shades of brown. I do know that if I go in the sun, my eyes become this like almost like amber golden color in the sun. But I mean, if you shine a direct light into anybody, doesn't everybody's eyes change color in the sun? Is it me? I don't know. If anyone knows the answer to that, now I'm curious. So yeah, my phone croaked on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. Thursday or Friday. It was a day that I really didn't want to have to deal with that because, I mean, you never want to deal with that, but I was going to be going to the tournament, and even though I wasn't necessarily playing until Friday, I still wanted to go down and hang out with my tribe and, you know, watch the people I know play and stuff. They call it, when you're watching a match, they call it kibitzing, even though you're not supposed to say anything. So you're like required to not participate. Like if you're watching and somebody does like makes a mistake or no, you should have done the two. You can't do that. You can't tell anybody what they should have done. And the only time you're ever permitted to say anything about anything is if an actual player says, hey, did you, this is my phone a friend. Did you see that? You know, you can do that. If you're playing, you can ask someone if they saw something or if the position was correct or whatever, but you can't do anything to assist or like you can't stand behind the opponent of your friend. Like my boyfriend is watching me play and he's behind my opponent going, no, do not. Not allowed to do that. I think I have rosacea. I have a little, right in the middle here, there's like a little dry patch. And I already moisturized and put a smoother on, so I don't know. All right, I'm also trying a different foundation shade. I'm still using my e.l.f. This is the one I normally use, which is, this is shade 25, and the one I'm trying now is 23. The undertone of 23 is a little bit more pink. This one is called light neutral, and this one is light cool. So it has a little bit of a different undertone, even though they're pretty much, well, I don't know, this one might be slightly lighter, but I wanted to just, because sometimes during the day I'll be in my car and I'll be, you know, running around, and I'll look and I'll notice that there's like, because this shade oxidizes on me a little, and I don't want it to do that. So sometimes you have to go a shade lighter with a makeup color that oxidizes on you. So I'm just going to try this and see if I like it better. Oh, the coverage. Wow. And I don't necessarily have more than I usually use on my brush. Okay. Maybe I did it the right thing. I mean, usually I kind of like pick a shade and stay with it. It's like, yeah, okay, it's fine, I'll work with it, but I don't want to do that anymore. I want to wear a shade that actually is my shade. And sometimes you have to just, you know, do the thing and trial and error. But with this, yeah, I think this might be better. It is a little bit lighter in tone. Okay. I really just love the whole makeup thing. It's become like a ritual. I didn't used to wear this much makeup when I was a lot younger. But I don't know, maybe I've been missing out on by not wearing it. I think I want to put a little concealer today. Okay. I think we're done. Oh wait, there's a tiny... Yep. I approve. All right, so there's the foundation. And I actually ran out of blush. I officially can't use the other one anymore. So I got another one. And I know I've been wearing Pretty Peach lately. That's been my go-to shade by Essence. And what are you? Get off of there. We must be impeccable for today. Anyhow, so I went on Amazon and they don't have any. They've been out of Pretty Peach for like 2 weeks now. And I know I could go like Target or whatever. Target hasn't had it either. Target and Amazon are pretty much where I get all my makeup. I do go on the Ulta website and then do a thing where you go into the app and they bring it out to you. Actually going into a store and shopping, I haven't done that in a while just because it's such a time saver to just use an app and have them bring it out, or like go in there and pick it up and you're done. Anyhow, so the blush that I've got now, this is Essence Pure Nude, my lovely blush. See the sheen right there? Isn't that pretty? And this one is called Pink Flush. So I'm going to try this one, see if I like it. Oh, did I want to? No, I'm just going to do this. I was going to throw on some bronzer too, but I don't think I need it. Maybe I do. I don't know. All right, what do we think? I think I like it. I don't really notice a difference between this one and the other one. I mean, this one is definitely, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is definitely much more pink. But I like it. All right, I think you should do bronzer first, but I'm going to just throw a little bit on. Just because I can. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Now, do I want to... Yeah, I think I am going to do a little something on my lower lash line. I'm just gonna go here to, which was that one? After Hours, the lightest of the grays in the Milani palette. I'm just gonna pinch my brush so that it's flat like that, and then just kind of run it along under here. Because it's not really a liner. I don't like wearing liner because it's harsh. And just doing that little bit. Yeah, I like it. Okay, let me pack up everything except I just want to throw a little bit more brow on. And I know I do my brows first, and then I need to redo them, but I like to put my shadow on after my brows so that I know where everything is, you know? Because I'm just that kind of girl. What can I tell you? All right, that and that go there. And I actually think I like this foundation shade more. What are you? I know what you are. You are gone. Why aren't you gone? I thought you were gone. All right. Now a tiny more blush. All right, I can live with that. So yeah, I know that then I have to redo them, but I like putting my shadow on after my brows are done. Or after they're mostly done. Yeah. See, where the light is best is when I go like this, but then I'd have to, and I don't want to do that. All right, better. Oh, and here's the funny thing that happened yesterday. All right, I made one of these on the first night that I met my partner on Thursday evening. We went and grabbed, there's a really cool Mexican restaurant down the street from the hotel. By the way, if you're in the LAX area and you want Mexican food, go to Paco's Tacos on Manchester. Very good Mexican food there. So we went there, had quesadillas, and every year I make these. You go on Amazon, buy this in like 20-foot long spools, and then you just cut it and knot it, and you know, you got a little necklace. And I made one for myself, and he remarked on it, and I said, well, I was gonna, you know, make one for both of us because we're a team. And he's like, hell yeah. So I made one for him too, just because. And by some act of God miracle, I don't know how this happened because we haven't really talked that much since our matches. But we both ended up wearing like peach colored shirts yesterday. It was funny. It's like, how in hell did that happen? So, oh, highlighter. Forgot highlighter. This is my favorite Essence Pure Nude and Be My Highlight. I don't spend money on highlighter brushes when I have my fingers. I don't need them. So, just a little glow. Every girl needs a little glow. I always put my mirror away too soon. Here we go. And I know it seems like it's just a little, like, what is the difference? But look over here. Oh, I didn't put any on. Oh, that's because I have the blush. You know what? I'm going to just put a little on anyway. We all need a little glow. Okay. And it looks like I'm looking further in that direction now, like because the viewfinder's here and the camera, the phone, and I'm just looking at my phone. I don't know if that's changed with my new phone. And this is my best gloss ever, NYX Butter Gloss. This shade is called Tiramisu. All of the colors in the NYX Butter Gloss line, they're all baking references. So it's probably reason number 84 why I love it so much. Because baking is fun. All right, let me... Are my glasses okay? Oh, they're actually okay. Oh. I always pack up too soon. And sorry about looking at the top of my head all the time. I realized that the other day when I was watching another one of my videos. It's like, yeah, I'm looking down at my desk. And I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say the thing about, like, looking down at the top of someone's head. I didn't say it, my boyfriend. I didn't say it. I did not say that. Oh, my God. Yep. I said it. Oh my goodness. Okay. What am I going to do with my hair? Maybe I'll just let it do what it does. I mean, I didn't really... This is kind of what I wore yesterday. Should I wear it again today? The same way in 2 days in a row? I don't know what it is. I don't normally do that. I usually like to switch it up. But yeah, oh, I just fucked that up. All right. All right, I'll just pull it to the side instead of in the middle. Let's do that. We can do that, can't we? I don't know why we can't just do that. I mean, it's almost the same, but it's just to the side instead of in the middle. Yeah, that works. Okay, done. Done deal. And the gnomes are still with me. Perfectly, perfectly beautiful. I have to say, this might be my favorite mani ever. Really, truly. And I'm kind of bummed that it, you know, the phone cut out the other day. But I have my phone now, my new phone, and I'm really happy about that. So... All right, next video, I have followed Noelle's advice over at the Polished Dove, and I've got some, can I? Yeah, I can reach them, actually. She recommended a brand that was a little bit out of my price range, and I was looking around for some tips, some press-ons. So what I ended up getting are some new press-ons that I'm going to be trying soon, but they're going to be this shape, little almond shape. So I'm going to be playing with these. They're clear. And they look almost exactly identical to the other ones that I was going to buy. But the other reason, they only had, I wanted to get this shape. I don't know if I want to talk about this brand yet, because if I don't like them, that would be bad. But anyhow, I got that. And then she recommended nail bond glue. So I got some of that too. So my next mani is going to be with the press-ons, because my poor nails underneath here, they look really pretty, but underneath we're peeling. So that is what it is. But anyhow, that'll be my next mani, and I will see you with that in a couple days. But for now, I am excited about today. Wish me luck, and I will see you later with an update. Bye.